Have you ever used one of those Glad Tuff bags? It says on the box, it says tough enough to overstuff. But what happens to the bag if you keep stuffing it? You ignore the bag, but you keep stuffing. So the bag expands and you keep putting stuff in it. What's going to happen to that bag that you're carrying around? It can only take so much. Our lives are much like that bag. We might find ourselves in an environment that is not conducive to growth. You know, you can still become successful even in difficult environments. But what happens is you'll gradually begin to move away out of that environment because what you're putting inside yourself is actually the good stuff. Now, we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to discuss this two-step method, that little exercise I'm going to share with you. If you're stuck, if you feel lost or hurt, or you're just, the habits are taking over. Your life, business, mind, mouth, power, congruency, results coach, Santos Rolon Jr. It's an honor to be here for a few minutes. You're at Soldiers of Self-Mastery. What do you do? What do you do if you feel overstuffed and you feel like you're going to blow? That's how most people are today. I know I'm a super nice guy. I'm extremely positive. But I also know that if I allow myself to stay in an environment that's not really conducive for me, and I don't navigate myself effectively, like a ship going through the Suez Canal. There's a large ship right now stuck in the Suez Canal. You probably have heard about that. It's interesting because I went through the Suez Canal. I didn't go by myself. I was on an aircraft carrier. We had a caravan of like 7 ships, and we went out to combat. We had small combat of 90 days, 93 days there in the Indian Ocean. I believe it was the Indian Ocean. Anyhow, here's what you want to do, okay? I want to make sure that I keep this video short. Get a piece of paper, okay? Get a piece of paper, a pen, right? Piece of paper and pen. You can get a journal and do that. And what you want to do is you want to take a few minutes and stare at that paper and then write something down. That idea has to come from you, not from anybody else. Now you can, if you find it hard to write something, put an image. You know, what is that image? What does your life look like? Paint an image on that piece of paper. And then what you want to do is you want to stare at that paper. You want to memorize what you put on that piece of paper. Because once you memorize it, now you'll go to the mirror and you'll either stand or sit in front of the mirror and you'll repeat to yourself what it is that you feel that image is giving you. You don't want to focus on the problem. You want to focus on the solution. If you look at that piece of paper or you look at the image, it's going to yield something to you that you need right now. I'm going to ask you, are you adventurous? That's your plan. We don't have to make change difficult. You just have to get started. You have to cross your terror barrier. You know that fire line that's sitting in front of you, it's flames. It's in front of you. You got to get over that. With that little exercise, it could be a new beginning for you, my good friend. I use it all the time. It works. It produces results for me. Why wouldn't it produce results for you? And would that be easy enough? I don't know. Maybe it might be too easy. Who knows? You might not even believe in what I'm sharing. Put it to the test. And let me know below how it works out. If you're ready for change. I believe you are. You wouldn't have watched this video. Share this video with somebody that you care about. And leave me a comment. Soldier scribe. I'll see you on Sunday right here on this channel live. We got a special coming up this Sunday. Make sure you bring your tissues and put it to work, my friend, because if you stay where you're at, you're going to become a rotten potato. And if you know what a rotten potato is, if you've ever smelled rotten potatoes, they don't smell too good. I'll see you at the top on the inside of my very next one, making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. If there's anything I can do as a coach, I do provide coaching services for those of you that are really serious about change. Connect with Santos.